up? Yes, it's happening. So welcome to my first live video on YouTube. I'm very excited, guys, because I'm losing my live video virginity here on YouTube. So what's gonna happen in this video, I'm actually gonna share my workout routine. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I work out, what you can do to get your male model body. And I love that it's live because first I'm gonna tell you what I do, give you a quick overview, and then you can actually ask me any question in the comments and we can interact. So I'm looking forward to that. And for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Mario and I'm a professional model. So I model around the world. And the thing is, as a model, you need to have a good body. Many people think, hey, you need to have a crazy six-pack and a big biceps, but the truth is no. You just need to be lean and defined. So my goal has always been to, well, have a six-pack and be lean and defined and not be, too skinny. So what I do, I'm actually going to show you the first aspect of my diet, of my workout, which is weightlifting. So many people say, hey, I don't want to lose weight, I don't want to lift weights, I just want to be defined, and they do a shit ton of cardio. But when you do cardio, you're going to lose muscle, you're just going to burn a lot of fat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift weights, and I do it like 3 times a week, just to get my body the signal, tell my body, hey, I want to keep some muscle. And then when you burn calories, you're actually gonna lose fat, and that's the key to having a six-pack too. And then the second aspect of my diet is of my workout is just be active. So many people say, hey Mario, you should do cardio every day. But what I do, I just do walking every day. So instead of taking the train, I just say, hey, I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk to the subway. I'm just gonna walk to my job. And ever since I'm walking, I'm always in the best shape. So for example, when I was in Los Angeles modeling, people don't usually walk because you have a car, right? So you drive anywhere. So when I was doing that, even though I was working out the same, I was in the worst shape because I didn't walk enough. When I go to New York, holy crap, I walk every day in Manhattan, and I'm in such good shape. So instead of doing cardio every day, just walk, you know what I'm saying? Like just play volleyball, go out with your friends, go biking, hiking, whatever you want to do. I think that's the best thing to do. So once again, I do weightlifting and I'm just active, and I'm not a fan of doing like cardio and treadmills like 10 times a week. It's all gonna be stress for your body. Just be active and go lift some weights, bro. All right, so we got that. So now we have some questions here. What's up? So I love the question, says like, Regina is asking, are you gay? Please answer. So one thing I want to say, this video is going to be a live video about fitness. I want to give it a theme. So I'm only going to answer questions that are fitness related. I'm sure I'm going to do another live video about my sexuality and whatever other gossip stuff you're interested in. So let's see what we do here. Okay, so Ayersim is asking, can you make a video about gaining weight if you're so skinny with triple O, man. Okay, so if you're so skinny, what you should do, you should eat more carbs. So I was super skinny. I mean, now I'm not big or muscular. I'm like, I guess, athletic. But when I started modeling, I was super skinny as a kid and I felt uncomfortable. So what I do now, I just start eating oatmeal, and that's how I gain a lot of weight. So if you want to gain weight, I would say start your day eating oatmeal, and I'm not talking a little bit, eat like 300 grams, eat a lot of rice, a lot of dense carbohydrates. Like rice, oatmeal is great, tons of fruit, and that's how you're gonna gain mainly lean muscle mass. Whenever I go higher in fat, and I just eat whatever, I'm also gonna gain fat, but go very high in carbs. It's good for you if you wanna gain weight. All right, what else do we have here? Some questions about modeling. How much time do you spend at the gym? Steven's asking. Very good question, Steven. So when I go to the gym, so many people think you have to spend hours at the gym. But I think it's best to do a quick and intense 45-minute workout, because after that, your body's gonna release a lot of cortisol, which is a stress hormone, which is not good for your central nervous system, and it's just gonna kill your gains, so to say. So what you wanna do, you wanna work smart and not hard. So I do 3 times a week, 45 minutes each, heavy weightlifting. But when I go to the gym, I'm focused, right? I switch off my phone, I take an occasional selfie for Instagram, but that's it. And then I just work out. So I do basic exercises. So I do shoulder press with heavy weights. I do deadlifts, pull-ups, all the natural stuff. So don't waste your time on bicep curls. Do the basic exercise that target a lot of muscle groups. Okay. Do a video for nice eyelashes. Thank you, Rudy. Great to have you here, but now we're on fitness right here. Okay, Daniel's asking, how can I lose weight and start getting a six-pack? Okay, good question. So many people ask me, hey Mario, what's your six-pack routine? But the thing is, honestly, I believe a six-pack is not made in the gym, it's made in the kitchen. That's like a stereotypical thing to say. But what I do, I just eat a lot of carrots, a lot of vegetables, and I do a lot of yoga, and I think that's enough for me. I mean, I would say I have a six-pack, but it's not because I do, I smile for the screenshot, but it's not because I do sit-ups every day. It's just because I do yoga with some core exercises, and even deadlifts. If you engage your core, you're gonna have that, that definition for your six-pack. So don't do sit-ups every day, just live an active lifestyle and do some natural stuff like planks, and yoga is great. Okay, what have we have here? Do you work out during your intermittent fasting or before? Okay, very good question. So a lot of people ask me about intermittent fasting. So what I usually do, I don't eat first thing in the morning. You know, I take some time, and then I do my workouts before I eat. So for example, at 8 p.m. I will have a nice dinner, you know, and then I will wake up straight away, I do some yoga, breathe, just have some water, some green tea, and then hit the gym. Because that way I just have an amazing mental focus, and my body is not, you know, when you're at the gym, you're holding back farts. I don't want to be that guy. So I just want to go, work out first, and then after I can reward myself with a nice and big meal. But for some people, they have to eat something before the workout. I'm telling you, you get used to it. First, I thought I couldn't do it, but I love working out on an empty stomach. Okay, Koke Olivares is asking, how do you work out your butt? Very good question. So for my butt, I twerk a lot. You know, you do like some twerking. And then I just spike. I mean, I think I got a lot of butt muscle, so to say, just from biking in New York, like biking up the Williamsburg Bridge, being active. If you actually want to do, like specifically work on your butt, I would say do squats. Keep it simple. Don't do any of those weird exercises that are gonna break your legs. Just do basic squats, and I think that's the best way to go. Okay, what's the best exercise to get that V in your abs? D. Albert asking. All right, so good question. So I think to get that V shape in your abs, first of all, you just have to lose weight, and to burn fat, it's great to gain muscle. So again, I would still do weightlifting, even if you just want to have a six-pack, because every gram of muscle is going to help you to burn fat, and you need to burn fat to have that six-pack definition. The V muscles, it's just leg lifts are great, so you hang from a bar and you just lift up your legs. I think that's a great and natural way to work on your whole abdominal region, especially on your V shape. All right. Hey Mario, I'm a huge fan. Hey Drew, good to have you here. Please tell how your muscles are so defined and you are still in good body fat percentage. Wow. Okay. So to really short, I mean, what I think is most important is diet. I can also just quickly tell you about my diet real quick. I might do another video about my diet specifically, but I just eat high protein, very low fat, and no sugar. That's my thing. So eat a lot of vegetables, and when you get a meal, always make sure to add some protein. So for example, protein sources would be eggs, or if you want lean meat, I eat meat like maybe once a week. You know, I'm not vegan, but still I stay away from too much meat. And then I just give my body rest, and I do workouts that are intense. You can't go to the gym every day and just do like a little bit. I prefer going 3 times a week, but really kill it at the gym. So that's my secret to getting, you know, to being lean. And then I'm just active. Like literally every day I go to the park, I do some handstands, I do some yoga, I meet friends, I walk, I call my mom. You know, when I'm walking in New York, I just call my mom, and it's great. You know, you get your walk in, you can listen to podcasts, just be active, go play basketball with your friends, whatever you're into. Okay, Matthew's asking, hey Mario, what to do after I binge eat? Good question, very good question, Matthew. So basically, when you binge eat, when you just don't stop eating, the best thing you can do is to exercise, because after you binge eat, your body is going to have such a big hormonal response to workouts, and you're going to have a lot of energy. So first I would say go work out, go for an intense run or something, and then just drink a lot of water and maybe stretch it out. The next day you don't have to have breakfast that early, you know, and use that energy, you know. So that's it. Alrighty, what else do we have here? Daryl saying, OMFG Mario, you're on live. What food should I not eat so I can lose my lowest tummy fat? Okay, what you should not eat. Very good question. So what I always avoid is just heavy fat. So no pork belly, no butter, all that heavy stuff. And I also stay away from vegetable oil. I just eat carrots. Like I can always say that they have so much fiber, and I eat a lot of fruit. So also one more thing you don't want to eat, you don't want to eat any sugary drinks. So sugar in general is just pointless, I think, because it's gonna give you energy for a second, then it's gonna drop. So I think it's not necessary. Just stay away from that stuff, and yeah, you're gonna be good. Manuel's asking, how many carrots do you eat a day? So today I'm at the YouTube space right now. You can see here it's a nice room. In New York I had 4 carrots, so I eat like four carrots a day, easy. Alright, Nayan's asking, my friend from Germany, he's asking, wie viele Schritte machst du am Tag? So he's asking, how many steps do you walk every day? And I can highly recommend the app. It's called Health on the iPhone. It counts your steps every day. And what I do, I just aim for 10,000 steps every day at least. So 10,000 steps, that's like 16 kilometers or something. Whatever in miles, like 12 miles or whatever. I'm not good at converting. The Americans always have their own units. But just make sure to walk enough. As I said, call your mom, call your whoever you want to call, get a podcast, and that's it. Okay. Can I be in shape in 3 weeks only by doing push-ups? Okay, that's a good question. By Beast Mode Mania Pro League. Holy shit, that's a good name. Okay. Beast League Mania Pro League. The thing is, you don't want to do only the same exercise. So if you only work out your shoulders, you're going to have muscular imbalances. So what I would say, definitely work on your whole body. So no, not just push-ups, mix push-ups with some pull-ups. Work out your whole body. Some people think it's local, but it's actually your whole body that transforms. So even if you don't want to get big legs, work on your legs, because your body's going to release testosterone, human growth hormone, that's going to help you to burn fat and gain muscle. That's it. All right. When did you start training? Juan Peralta's asking. All right, buddy. So I started training when I was 17. I got my first dumbbell in the Black Forest in Germany, and I started doing some exercise. I had no idea what I was doing. And then on my travels, I just kept going. And I did a lot of Taekwondo when I was younger in South America. I spent 1 year in Peru. And that's how I got in shape. And then I started working out. I read a lot of stuff. I also studied nutrition. I got my personal training license. So I know a lot about this stuff. And yeah, so consistently I would say I've been training for 4 years now. Yeah, my body changed though. I was really big when I started modeling. And then I had to really lose some weight too. I just had a job here in New York. And they asked me to be a bit more skinny. So yeah, that's what I did. Okay, okay, Titus is saying, Titus, do you believe in a caloric surplus to build muscle? Absolutely, yes. I mean, you have to, if you want to gain muscle, if that is your goal, I don't know, we have many different goals. If you want to gain muscle, there's no way. You have to eat more than you consume. Your body works like this. If you give him more, he's going to build. But what's he going to use to build muscle if you don't give him enough food? So depending on your goal, on the other way around, if you want to lose fat, you have to be in a caloric deficit. But I wouldn't do it unhealthy. Like starving doesn't do anything, like these extreme diets. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of healthy, permanent dieting. So you don't want to do like a 2-week only cucumber diet or some bullshit, because that's going to make you lose weight on the short term, but then the yo-yo effect's going to kick in, your metabolism's going to slow down, and you're going to get fat and ugly, and your life's going to be awful. So don't do that. Okay. All right. Hey, Aline Ramos is saying, Alan Ramos, hey Mari, how intense is an intense exercise when you go to the gym? By intense, I literally mean I do every exercise, so I can only do about 7 or 8 sets. So if I do shoulder press, I don't do like 15 reps or something and I could do 10 more. No, I just do higher weights, so I can only do around between, I would say, 7 and 10 reps. So that's intense. That's how you're gonna hit your muscles in a good way, and the rest is just diet. If I want to gain weight for something, I just eat more, but I do the same routine. If I want to lose weight, I just eat less. Ka-ching! All right, and I usually control it with carbs. So if I want to gain weight, I eat more oatmeal and rice and stuff like that. Okay, what else do we have here? How do I define my jawline? Emmett is asking. Okay, that's kind of like a workout question. So I made a video about how to get a slimmer face, and it's by eating, like drinking a lot of water. But then your jawline, actually, there's some exercise you can do, like opening your mouth and doing like ha, he, ho, hoo. Some weird exercises. They're kind of ridiculous looking, so don't do them in public. It's probably not a good idea. People are gonna make fun of you. But I'm releasing a video on Sunday on YouTube, so go check it out. Hit that bell subscription button. It's a video about the best jawline exercises, so I'm glad you asked. It's gonna be up next Sunday. Okay. Supplements we're asking. So Tubestay and Camtate is asking, and Estevao is asking. Do I take any supplements? Yes, I do. So what I do take is actually magnesium, because sometimes when I work out a lot I get some cramps, especially when I sweat a lot. So you need, if you work out, like almost everybody is deficient in magnesium. So to regain that, I actually have magnesium. It helps me with my cramps, it helps me to sleep better. And then also what I have sometimes is protein powder. Not just because of the protein, it's more for the taste actually. Because I like oatmeal and I don't always have milk, and I don't like dairy so much. I'm also lactose intolerant. So I just have some oatmeal, a little bit of Greek yogurt, add some protein powder, and that's it. That's a great way to, you know, I have a sweet tooth, so I don't want to always eat sweet stuff like ice cream. So instead I have some protein powder with some fruit, some almonds, and that's it. Yes. But like as I said, you don't need it. It's not necessary. I mean, you can totally just eat healthy and that's it. Yeah. Alrighty, what else do we have here? What are your favorite vegetarian sources? Okay, my favorite sources, I mean, it's obvious, is a carrot. Ka-ching! I'm actually gonna have a challenge on Instagram, so also follow me there. It's a carrot challenge where you can post your favorite carrot pictures with you that are funny, and I'm gonna feature them on my Instagram. I'm gonna announce it tomorrow. But yeah, carrots, everything high in fiber. And then also I love lentils and beans, because they're not just high in fiber and carbs, but also in protein. So it's a good source of protein, and fiber is definitely lentils and beans. Yeah. All right, so what do we have here? What are some secrets you have to getting more lean and defined? Gabriel Schultz is asking. So Gabriel, what I do to get lean and defined? Good question. So I think one of the big tips actually when it comes to dieting is high fiber. So fiber is definitely, I don't know if just to be clear, fiber is usually like they're carbohydrates, but they can't be processed by your body. So it's like you eat fiber, for example, whole wheat, whole grain, stuff like that. It's fiber, and then it goes through your body, it fills you up. It also cleans your body, and it's good for your probiotics and everything, but you don't get the calories. So it fills you up, and it's great if you want to lose weight. Go for a high fiber diet. Everything like fruit has a lot of fiber, carrots, vegetables, all that stuff, very high in fiber. So go for it. If you want to eat bread, always go for whole wheat bread, whole grain, whole wheat. You know what I'm saying? Like whole, whatever whole, dude. Okay. All right, brother. How much can you bench press? Adjabetus Omari is asking. So, sorry if I mispronounced your name. So I don't do bench press anymore, but that had a simple reason. It's because of modeling, because my chest has always been naturally bigger, and I work on my shoulders more, because if I do chest, I actually gain a lot of weight here. So what I do, I always do push-ups, but I do push-ups in different angles with a TRX band and stuff like that. And that's what I do. I used to do bench press, like I think I went up to like close to 100 kilograms of bench press when I was bigger, but then I stopped because of modeling. Yeah. Yep. Okay, good question from Atif is asking, how many times do you train your abs? Good question, my friend. So my abs, I don't really train them. People don't believe me that, and because 15 people have asked me to show my abs, so let's do it. All right, there we go. I don't train my abs. It's like I do yoga, and sometimes yoga, you know, when you do like these transitions, or you hold a handstand or something, your core is engaged, and I think that's one of the best ways. But sometimes, like once every 2 weeks, I do a quick exercise. I'm also gonna have a YouTube video very soon for an ab workout you can do at home. But don't overtrain your abs. It's more about nutrition, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right, I've been here since the start and I'm still waiting for my answer. Alexis, I'm so sorry. I'm just scrolling through, so post your question again. I'm gonna answer it for you, I promise. Okay? Sorry about that. What do you else here? How long do you do yoga? Okay, that's my morning routine. I'm also gonna have a video on that. So I do yoga every morning for about 15 minutes just to clear my mind. It's more like a morning routine thing, and I love it. I mean, it clears my mind. It gives you this right start, and I will, Utsamaki's asking, I will make a video of my yoga session. I promise. Yoga has definitely changed the way my body works, because it's not only your workout and your core, it's also mentally brings you down. It's the right way to start your day. All right. Hey Mario, do you recommend to skip breakfast? Nomar's asking. I recommend it for myself because I really like skipping breakfast, because I like to be productive first thing in the morning, you know, start my day right. And so yeah, I would say I skip breakfast, but don't do it if you don't feel like it, if it doesn't fit your schedule. You know, my schedule is pretty open with modeling. I usually have castings. I can move them around to the afternoon or something, so I usually get my stuff done, work out, and then you know, have dinner and then do my castings. But if you don't feel like it, don't do it. But there's a lot of advantages of doing your workout first thing in the morning. It has to do with human growth hormone, so you're actually gonna release more human growth hormone for a workout that's on an empty stomach, and you will get used to it. Trust me, it takes 1 or 2 weeks to get used to an empty stomach workout, and just trust that. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. But for me, it's been incredible. All right. Does jerking off stop increasing height? I don't know why I read that question. So if you jerk off, I think it doesn't affect your height at all. The height of your penis maybe, but no, you're good. I have a video on how to grow taller, some scientific facts, but mostly it's genetic, and it's a lot about your posture. So you want to do nice work on your posture. You can also work out your shoulders to get a more upright posture, because most people, I'm going to show you, have this posture here where they're like to the front. So you want to have a nice upright posture. That's the way to go. Okay, so we have a nice and long question here from Alexis. So I'm a skinny guy, I weigh around 140 lbs. I have some muscle mass, but I don't have abs, because I eat like 6 times a day and I have the V-line, but not the abs. Okay, so if you don't have any body fat, then you can do ab exercises. And then I recommend doing abs every other day. Just do like a 10-15 minute ab workout. Go on YouTube, just type in 10-minute abs or something and do like these workouts. Try to mix it up and stuff like that, and then see what happens after a month or two. You know, you have to give it some time, but abs definitely is a muscle you also want to grow. So if you don't have it, sure, do some work on it, but it's mostly about low body fat. Yeah. All right, so I'm answering a couple more questions. Rory's asking, what's the best environment to work out in? So I personally love going to the gym just because it gives me this clear mindset of, hey, now I'm gonna work out, and also seeing other people that are maybe better looking than you really inspires me, because if you work out by yourself, you have the discipline, it's great, and I love going for runs by myself, but if you go to the gym and it's just like this guy who's killing it, and it just inspires you to challenge yourself. And if you have a buddy or a friend and you can work out with them, it's amazing, because you kind of like push the other person to a limit where you wouldn't have gone without them. So yeah, get a workout body, go to the gym, and that's it. All right, and you know what? I think now I'm gonna answer personal questions for another like 15 minutes or so. I'm also gonna answer some of those because I'm getting a lot of those. Hey Mario, what's right here? Do you love me? Yeah, I love all of you, and seriously, I love the support. I'm glad so many people showed up. Really means a lot to me. And Tad is asking, hey, do you have a girlfriend? I get that question so many times. That's why I just want to say, I'm free, I'm on the market. If you have any interest, send me a message. But I have to say, I travel a lot with modeling. I'm going to Los Angeles next week. So it's hard for me to, have a relationship. Because if I'm in a relationship, I want to have a relationship, and I want to be a good boyfriend, but with all the traveling right now, I just don't think I could be that. I have interest. Okay, cool. And in LA, I'm also gonna do some yoga. And Louis is asking, how big is your penis? I love how this like whole fitness thing kind of fell through. But okay, I'm gonna answer some more questions. So Guy Jenk is asking, is eating healthy food more effective than working out if you want to lose weight? I think it is. Honestly, I think doing the right, eating the right food is more important, in my opinion, because I made this experience. I did the experience last year. I kind of tried a high-fat, low-carb diet, and I just ate like pretty much anything, also high-fat, which I usually don't do, and I worked out like crazy. But I realized that my workouts were not so good because I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the right nutrients. So I believe it's 80% nutrition, 20% workout. Sure, you have to be active, you have to do something, but if you work out like crazy but your nutrition is not on point, I have not made good experiences. So work on your diet first, that's the most important thing. And I always say, carrots, yo! Incredible, carrots are amazing. Yeah. Alrighty, what do we have here? Mario, what do you think about veganism? Ajapitos Omari's asking. So veganism basically is great if it's for you. I tried it for 7 months. I was vegan, and I felt good actually. I really felt good when I was vegan, especially because I cut a lot of dairy products, and that's also one thing why my skin improved, because I was eating so much Greek yogurt every day, and it was not good for my skin. So by going vegan, I actually had an amazing experience. But I don't do it now because I feel like socially it's very hard. If I was by myself cooking every day, I could do it, but now it's just getting very, very hard to you know, eat something. Yeah. And I feel like eggs are just the perfect middle ground of getting nice fats and also good protein sources. All right, what do you have here? Taria is saying, Mario, please read my name. I've been here since the beginning. Taria Latsakiskola, I'm so sorry. And I'm happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Seriously, everybody who joined in, I'm grateful. How to lose fat in your face, please? Answer Mario. Chino Boy is asking. Chino Boy, yo. So to lose fat in your face, there's two things, right? One is fat and one is water retention. So fat, obviously, you just want to lose weight all over your body. That's how you're gonna lose fat in your face too. Some people genetically store more fat in their faces, but generally weight loss can help you to have a slimmer face. Second part is water retention. So if you have a lot of water in your face, especially if you eat a lot of Chinese post or Chinese food and salty stuff, you get a lot of water retention. So you want to stay away from, first, sugary drinks, and second, overly salty stuff. So sodium, reduce your sodium, and that's how you're going to reduce the puffiness in your face and look slimmer. Yep. Okay, what else we have here? I have so many questions, but some of them are not really fitness related. Okay, that's a good question. Mario, are you a virgin, and how many girlfriends have you had in your life? Why did I read this? Okay, Zayn is asking, so I'm a virgin. No, I'm not a virgin in that sense, but I'm a virgin for many things, you know, and that's beautiful. In life, I have done, I was a YouTube live virgin before I did this, you know, and it's just great. I have so many things that I can lose my virginity on. I've never done skydiving, you know, so keep that. Virginity is a great thing. It's going to be an amazing experience to lose your virginity. And I don't have a girlfriend, and yeah, like I said before, it's hard with modeling and traveling to be in a relationship. So yeah, that's not it. Okay, good question here from how much percentage fat can you have as a model, and how much do you have? So for modeling, so I believe my body fat percentage is around, I don't know, maybe like 7%. It's pretty low right now. I'm also not huge right now. I lost some muscle too. But for modeling, I believe it's not as important as most people think. If you want to be a fitness model, sure, you have to be more in shape and you have to be bigger. But I believe if you want to just be a model, like a fashion model, then being lean is better. You don't need to have a six-pack necessarily. You just have to fit clothes. And if you can fit like a regular suit, it's more important than having the six-pack or whatever. Yeah. Okay, what would be a morning snack to eat in the morning that's not a liquid. Okay, so if you want to have breakfast, what I have in the morning usually is fruit. I go very high on my fruit intake and my fructose in the morning, and then you reduce it towards the evening. So in the evening I would have more stuff like proteins, eggs, and also some carbs, but complex carbs like lentils and beans. But then in the morning I have bananas, I have carrots, I have pears. I love fruit, and I'm so looking forward to going back to Southeast Asia and also to Philippines soon to try all that amazing food, because it just makes me happy. You know, like, fruit is so delicious. It has a lot of fiber. So yeah, that's what you want to do. All right. Oh my God, Maria, I love you. Say something in Spanish. Ah, claro que sí. Si quieres, podemos hablar en español. Mi nivel de español ya ha bajado un poco porque ya no tengo con quién practicar. Pero saludos a todos mis amigos de México, de Sudamérica, de todo el mundo. Yeah. That's it. So I said something in Spanish. There you go. Alrighty. I'm gonna do one last question, and then soon I'm gonna do another Instagram live video with a basic Q&A, because I realize I get so many questions on how big is your penis, whatever. But now I'm gonna answer one more fitness related question, and then I'm gonna do another live video very soon about a Q&A. And what about after dinner and how to deal with cravings? Alejandro is asking. Alejandro. So after dinner, what I usually do, I don't eat that late. So I go to bed around midnight, you know. I get up really early. I get up like 6 or 7 every day. I try to go to bed before midnight, and usually I don't have anything to eat after 8 p.m. That's like one of my golden rules, and I really keep my carbs to a minimum, because think about it, you want to eat carbs when you need them, you know. So before you work in the morning or something, early in the day I have more carbs, and it gives me energy for the day. But then at night I don't overeat. Just make it a habit to eat less carbs at night. So no more rice at night, no bread. And that's how I have been, have made the best success. And that's how I, managed to get to a 7% body fat body, and be really happy with it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this live video right here. I'm glad you guys all joined, and I also saw that the demand for a normal Q&A and a modeling Q&A is very big. So what I'm gonna do next, my next live video is probably gonna be one more about Q&A and personal stuff. You can ask me pretty much anything, more like a hangout, and then I'm gonna have one more about modeling. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, get the bell icon so you get notified about my live videos as well. I want to do them more regularly, and there's going to be one about modeling. So I know there's many people on this channel, some want to become models, some want to just get fit, so I want to have something for everybody, and some people are just interested for some reason in Mario and my sexuality and whatnot. So I'm going to do all that stuff. Love you guys, and see you in my next video. Always keep smiling. That's been my thing, right? Always keep smiling and follow your impulse. Following your impulse, that's gonna be my channel motto, I think. And while you do that, while you achieve your goals, you always want to keep smiling, because it's about fun, right? If we're not having fun, what are we doing here? On that note, see you very soon. Love you all. Goodbye.